Happy New Year, Libra, and welcome to your 2016 forecast. This will be a month-by-month look at everything that's coming through for the new year. For this, we're going to be using 2 Oracle card decks plus a tarot deck. With the Oracle decks, I'll be looking at your karma as well as your destiny. Karma being the debts, the opportunities, the baggage that we sometimes have coming into this life. The destiny being what really is calling us and asking us to be present. So your karmic challenge or opportunity is your ability to tune into your own perception. So this is about seeing past illusions, seeing it past other people's projections, and really trying to for many of you, tune into your psychic gifts, your intuition, your ability to know what is needed. And also, the spiral part of this is not accidental. Your opportunity is to sort of get out of this loop, the feedback loop that you've been in, that some other people have sometimes been manipulating you to not get on your own straight path. So I want you to get out of other people's business and back onto your own path, your own business, and pay attention to the red flags as they come along. Now let's take a look at your destiny card, which is what can happen if you allow the karma to clear and if you start to change basically your behaviors. You'll be more grounded, and the magical portion of this is that through this grounding you'll be able to achieve, manifest, and basically accomplish all that you've been wanting to. And I see acclaim attached to this. So recognition and acclaim. Once you get out of other people's sort of way. Here's the weird thing with Libra, particularly this air sign. I understand elements of it. So a lot of times, because it's an expansive sign, it can weigh things out. And a Libra can see into other people's lives sometimes, even if they aren't themselves, they don't consider themselves intuitive. There's a natural healing, a natural mentorship sort of ability within all Libras. Sometimes they try to help other people too much. This year, it's about helping themselves and clearing their own path, and not, sometimes when you step in when people aren't ready, you basically take on their karma. So I don't want you to do that. So Libra, this year it's about paying attention to the red flags, looking at your own intuition and your own life path, and allowing that to happen. Earth magic to me is about being grounded and about allowing things to come to you and not forcing yourself on other people. But it's also about reaping the rewards. You'll notice that this illustration is showing a blossoming flower. So I'm seeing summertime being especially fruitful for all fellow Libra. Now let's take a look and see what the cards have to show for 2016. We'll be pulling 12 cards. And I'm not going to spend a lot of time looking at reversals here because I want to get an overarching feel for the energy. And if you need more of a one-on-one forecast, you can reach out to me. Otherwise, we'll have too many cards, too many details, and we need to still get a feel for the year. Okay, so right off the bat, the most difficult month at the beginning is actually, I feel like January will be a little bit of a challenging start, mostly because you're having a hard time executing some things. There's a lot on your mind, and I feel like it's time to release, let go, move past something that you've been carrying with you. If you hold it with you too long, it becomes a burden rather than an opportunity. Once you get out of the retrograde cycle, February is a fantastic month for Libra. This is a time to meet new people, even though there might be some hesitation or you might feel reluctant, this is the time for you to share projects, ideas, anything that you've been holding back. I want you to start to allow others to step in and weigh in on it. and it also is a great time for dating, for love, for romance, whether you're in a relationship or not. I like this Lovers card because it is showing that there is more than just dating. Some people are going to have just sort of great partnerships, great meetings, accidental meetings that could turn into something wonderful. Some people will be taking a step towards love in their life, meeting that love, and other people may be shifting. It's a crossroads. But love will be your primary theme, and then receipt of what you're putting out into the world. People will recognize and give back whatever you put out. Now, for some of you, the following month is going to be two things. One, it's a great month for all Libra because this is our sort of major arcana representation, justice. So know that you're very strong, very supported in whatever you want to do that month. Also know that matters of contracts may come up, and you may be asked to make a decision about a new relationship or an existing one. This is upright, which shows me that you're empowered and it's not a forced decision. This may mean that you want to go forward with a contract, initiate a contract. I feel like you're empowered with this card, and it's a positive and natural growth out of what happened in February. So February and March look really good. Your challenging beginning is January, and it's really to get out of your own mental process and sort of release something that you've been holding close to your heart. By the time we get into April, pay attention to your own physical strength, and also be aware that there may be somebody in your life. It looks like it could be a strong feminine influence that could be trying to either manipulate or take some of your energy. Remember to release that. Remember to be strong. You could have a Leo that's coming in and sort of showing, trying to show off a little bit or take some of your steam away. What you're trying to do this month is to just not engage in that, because I see a major shift happening come May. The Wheel of Fortune, it's reversed, but it's showing me 3 months of growth. And you can actually see come the third month, you have the Four of Wands. Four of Wands is showing me, this is your July. I'm skipping ahead and we'll talk about June in a second. But July is about whatever it is you've been trying to do. New job, new relationship, new contract, all of the above, improvements in your health. It starts to happen, and it's a very exciting month. You're going to have more than one person available to help you. This is a very different Four of Wands illustration, but I like it because what I see is you setting up foundations. Foundations not just for this year, but like for the next decade. It's a very big card, and I wanted to skip to it. The reason it's so big, look at what it's bookmarked by. We have the Wheel of Fortune coming through in May, and then in August we have Judgment. So these are really major cards showing me that this will change the focus of your life, potentially. With Judgment, you may be asked to make a life-changing or career-changing decision. And you'll notice the Angel Gabriel blowing the horn, but what I see on this particular card, and it's not in every one, is the rainbow. And a lot of times people are coming out like resurrecting out of their grave. That's not the case here. I see good news. It's a delayed good news because the card's reversed. I feel like this should have happened last year for some of you. Make the decision. This is also delayed good news. For some of you, a really strong fire sign shows up mid-year, possibly comes back again later in the year. But King of Wands, sort of reddish hair, reddish blonde hair, lighter features, or very, very strong thinker, they're going to be able to help you on this path of basically financial gain, of a shift in your life and your career, and possibly there might be some intertwining here between your career and your love, because the Lovers card, the way I've arranged this selection of cards for 2016, I see King of Wands attached to the Lovers. And there's actually a lot of fire energy this year coming through for you. Note, of special sort of notice here is whatever you've been holding close to your heart, come October, wow, it's out there. Not only that, I feel like you've gotten your strength back. If there was anything that was sort of pulling it, it's all coming through. Everything's powerful. It's a beautiful fire card, and it's a wonderful way for many of you, it's your birth month, for that energy to come through. Love is another theme that comes through again. Whatever happened, let's see, it was February. I see September, a deepening of that love. We have the Lovers and then the Two of Wands here, but for me, there's a little bit of a partnership and a mutual attraction coming through on this too. Even if it's a work relationship, what I see is really strong bonds coming through. Now, if you've been worried about your money and your finances, by the end of the year, this is when things are going to start to shift. But it's a year-long shift. There may be a need to put out a little bit of extra finances in May, also in November, and also in December. All the disc cards, all the pentacle cards are reversed. But what I see with the Judgment and the Wheel here is a major change in your life. And I feel like this is going to be a positive aspect. The 4 is typically here, this is more of a balance card, and it's a different look for the 4 of Pentacles than I normally see. What I'm noticing here is that there's help for you. And I think I brought that up for another sign this month. So ask for help, accept the help, and know that you're going to have new opportunities. I see like a second big project coming through from whatever you release mid-year. So really good year for fiscal growth. I do want you to be careful, however. You need to keep saving, you need to keep investing. There are going to be some hidden costs that come through at the end of the year for you. But you're going to have an abundance of people helping you. I would say with the 4 of Wands, you've got at least 3 to 4 advocates in your court. A very strong Libra woman is coming through for many of you, or a very strong, sort of like well-balanced person coming through the 3rd month of the year. So if you're looking for help with contracts, it could be a lawyer, it could be a doctor, someone that just is able to sort of help you find that next step. But I see someone being of great help in May. So overall, a year of growth. There's the change that's happening is overdue for many of you. So we're talking about this spiral. You're getting out of your spiral and you're starting to, Earth is also Pentacles. So I see a gradual growth of wealth, health, and material gain coming through towards the end of the year. It's delayed a bit. So believe it or not, your 2017 will probably be when the money comes through, but you're setting up pivotal opportunities here and possibly signing a second contract towards the end of the year, even though I'm seeing it here starting off with the third month. Stepping outside of this, just on a high level, health is okay. I do want you to continue taking care of yourself, up your physical activity a little bit. As far as love goes, it is a good year for you to be dating. I see a really strong fire energy coming through, a fire sign, and I see partnership opportunities with that. And I am seeing a little bit of overlap between work and love for some of you. So I'll let you be the judge if that's wise, if that's something that is going to suit you. But overall, very, very positive. And again, a great opportunity here for you to shift your finances in at least 3 of the months. But you are going to need to save a bit before you're able to capitalize on everything towards the end of the year. So hopefully this was helpful. I want to encourage you to take a look at the January 2016 readings as well. I'll post a link at the end of the video and also put it in the comment section or the caption section below this. And as a reminder, I'm on most of the social networking sites, so I'll post links to that. It's a really good way to stay in touch, particularly when I'm releasing so many videos like I did in one day. I think I put up 24. So for those of you that have been waiting, you know that I've not just been sitting around. So otherwise, I just want to say thank you. It's really been great to meet everybody this year, and the continued likes, subscriptions, and comments do sort of support me each month and get me excited about posting again. So keep it up. It's appreciated. And even if I can't reply to everything, I do read them. So have a fantastic 2016. I hope this was helpful for you. And I am putting a special on my site for an extended version of this. If you wanted to do it for 45 minutes, we can look deeper at health, wealth, love, and destiny for you. But since I had to do so many this month, I had to try to keep the format a little bit quicker for everyone. Okay? Thank you so much. Take care.